Let's talk Abacus AI. Before you're thinking this is a promotional video sponsored by Abacus AI, so no, it's not. I'm not there yet. Maybe I will, but it's not. Abacus AI is just a statement for a point I want to make. So if you looked at Abacus AI online, it represents the new kind of tools that are promising to us that AI will go out and do stuff for us. It's an AI agent, and you can find a lot of people talking about it online, stating that uh, it's cost effective and it creates things in seconds, and it's probably is doing all of that. I watched all the video and I saw how it actually works, and it's amazing. So for a person like me, cost efficiency, well, I'm paying separate subscription to a lot of tools because I want to try everything. So that is amazing. It's a great value proposition. When I saw somebody creating a website in 3 minutes and then it can deploy it in another two, wow, that's amazing, because my website took like a few days with the designer and so on. So there is nothing I'm going to say that is going against what those people said, because that is correct. What the point of this video is, what nobody's talking about. What nobody's talking about is the thought process behind AI agent and what power are we giving away when we're using tools like Abacus AI. Let's talk about it for a second. I never did a website, never designed one, always used somebody that knew how to create a website. But now I can go to Abacus AI and create it in 3 minutes. And the video was very simple. I had to answer a list of questions, forward a document, and that person created a website like that. But the question is it about action, or am I forwarding my responsibility for the website I want, for what the website stands for? What is the purpose? What colors do I want? Even though that person gave Abacus AI the scheme, but those schemes are representing something, and there is a whole art that will go away because Abacus AI is taking ownership by acting on our behalf and creating the website. It's not that those questions were not answered. It's just it was never answered by us. And the real deep question is, should we be aware of that? Should we have the choice to decide? Should we know what the website and the whole art behind it? And that's a big question, and there is no wrong or right answer here. It's just the point nobody's talking about. So let's take a personal example. I'm in the process of releasing a book, publishing for the first time. And when I went through the process, when I'm going through the process, what I'm actually finding out that book publication, it's a whole form of art. I learned how many words are in every application and how it works and how things are formatted and what is the logic behind designing a book. And I'm not saying that I couldn't do it without it. I probably would. There is people out there that can do it for me, but I wanted to be part of the process. I wanted to take those decisions by myself. So the question isn't right or wrong, is when we're using tools like Abacus AI, well, what clarity we need in order to, we're forwarding power. And probably Abacus AI has a lot of scientists and developers out there that supported the best process and looked at, it's an LLM, look at the comments of how and the best practices of doing a website, and they'll follow it. But the only person who knows if that's right for you, it's you. And when we don't have clarity on what we want, then we are outsourcing our power away. And my all points in using Abacus AI in this video and AI agent out there. So it's a great tool, and I would probably try it. And if I have something to share, I would share it in different videos. But the question is, when we're looking at those tools, we need to understand what we're sourcing and how much clarity we have on the website or any kind of task for that matter, because it has a lot of variety of things that it can do. It can look at document, it can provide content for us, it can look on LinkedIn, and the question is personal. If you're good with outsourcing that, if the action is really what should drives that task. If you're okay with just getting the task done, so use Abacus AI, but in points in time, because I don't think we all have just one answers for all the tasks, but in the task that you don't have clarity, maybe it's okay to use a regular LLM. And as they describe the difference between Abacus AI, AI agent, and LLM is that LLM tells you what to do and Abacus just go out and do it. So maybe in some tasks, the old way of doing things with AI, where it tells us what to do, it will be our training process that we will go out and learn and decide what is best for us. And in other cases that we did it a million times and we know what a good post on LinkedIn should look like, or designed a million websites. So the minute that Abacus AI will show us a website, we will know it's for us. We will know if it's good. So decide. The only thing is be aware that when a tool is defined, that instead of telling you what to do, it's going out to do it. So when it's going out to do it, it's taking also your power away, because you're outsourcing your thinking power to somebody else, to that company that is behind it. And I'm sure it's amazing. My only question is decide if it is for you. And I'm really curious to know what you think. Do you think that actions are what matters in the age of AI? How productive we are, how fast we are putting on a website? Or maybe there is a depth to it. Maybe it's not a clear choice. Maybe we should think about when we are outsourcing our thought power. So write it in the comment. Really want to know if we just reach the action age. So see you all in the next video.